What if you could upgrade your audio without breaking the bank? Well, this is gonna be fun. Let's switch to this mic now. Hello, hello. This is your father, Luke. If you don't get it, it's from Star Wars, doesn't matter. This is a Fifine K688, and yes, it's pronounced fine fine. I was told by a company rep. This mic is absolutely loaded with features and it's pretty affordable too. Before I continue though, this mic was sent to me by Fifine, but it is not sponsored by them. The video is not sponsored by them, and I made sure I could give you my complete and honest thoughts before I accepted the unit from them. That being said, I want to have some fun before we get into all the specs and technical stuff. Let's check how the mic holds up to my custom testing phrase. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that. Oh, that feels pretty good. I wonder what it's made of. So here it is with the filter on. Pirated Sardar proudly programmed a protein-packed pizza promising his pretty partner perfection. Now without the filter, Pirated Sardar proudly programmed a protein-packed pizza promising his pretty partner perfection. And one more time with the filter back on. Pirated Sardar proudly programmed a protein-packed pizza promising his pretty partner perfection. Just so you can compare, I'm going to say the phrase into my wireless mic I use in most of my videos. So here it is. I'm going to read it again. I just came up with the phrase, so I'm still going to have to read it. So here it is. Pirated Sardar proudly programmed a protein-packed pizza promising his pretty partner perfection. It's so weird enunciating that much. Okay, so obviously the mic is great, but I thought what could make it even better? Until now, you've been listening to the raw audio, but I thought I'm going to treat the audio a little bit. So, in 3, 2, 1. Now the audio has been changed, and you can let me know if you like it better. Treating the audio can be a great way to elevate how well your budget mics do. And obviously, if you're on a budget and you can't spend a lot on premium mics, this is a great way to do that. And I am on a budget. So I actually do have some experience using a similar mic from before, the Razer Siren V2. That was actually the first mic I ever got for YouTube. Let's just say I didn't use it right. This is going to be a fun one, a complete review of Anker's Soundcore Space 1 headphones. So sorry you had to hear that. Anyway, the Razer is a condenser mic, but the K688 is a dynamic mic, which basically means the K688 is a little more beginner friendly. You can be a little more rugged with it, and it doesn't pick up environmental noise as easily, so it's great for home setups. You must be thinking, why don't I just use a mic like this in my videos more often? Well, the thing is, mics like the Hollyland Lark M2, they just plug and play into your phones or your cameras. They're very convenient to use. The only downside is there's not a lot of audio control after. But a mic like the K688, you basically have full audio control in post-production. It's just you lose out on convenience. You have to sync audio, video in post-production, etc., etc. I just hate that. But if you want the best quality sound, you're going to need a professional mic. I guess if I get an editor in the future, I might just switch to a USB mic. Something to think about, I guess. We'll see. Anyway, what situations are the best to have a mic like this? Well, if you're doing any kind of a voiceover, something like a podcast, or if you have a live stream setup from your desk, it's ideal. Well, another YouTuber like Preston Goes, he actually uses a USB mic to record songs. So there's no limit to what you can do really. And now we have to talk about a boring yet very important thing, the specs. You can connect this mic using USB-C and XLR. If you don't know what XLR is, that is what you would use to get the most professional audio from a mic like this. As a beginner, I recommend you just stick to USB-C, but after a while when you want to level up your game, start experimenting with XLRs, well, you don't have to buy a separate mic if you have the K688. You can just start to tinker around with this mic and then you can expand your horizons. Also, there's a bunch of things you can do with this mic. There are knobs on the back to let you adjust gain levels. It has a button to mute, which I'm going to use now. You couldn't hear what I was saying, could you? Anyway, the mute button, it's very convenient if you're doing live streams or if you use it in a meeting or something. It also has live monitoring, so you can plug headphones in, put it on, and you can hear yourself live. I hope that didn't give you a lot of feedback. Sorry. But remember that the knobs, button, and the monitoring only works if you're using USB-C, not with XLR. And you want to keep the mic pointed towards you, so anything from its side is not picked up. Anything behind is not picked. It is picked up, but it's not picked up. It's not meant to pick it up the best, so keep it in front of you. Also use a boom arm for the best audio quality. Moving on to the price though, this costs about $75 US. Although I've seen it on sale quite often on Amazon, on discount it's usually around $65. You could pair this with a boom arm and still have it be under $100, which is very affordable. Honestly, when I saw the price for this mic, I was not sure what the quality was going to be like. But as you can hear, the sound is pretty good. It looks pretty clean, professional. It has USB-C, XLR. I didn't say this before, but the packaging also feels very premium. I would say that this mic is in the sweet spot. You're getting high quality audio at a budget-friendly price, making it the perfect place to start experimenting with studio mics. Fifine also has a wireless mic, something I already use, so I will probably be looking into that in the future. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the audio, and thank you to Fifine for sending this unit out to me. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. PS out.